In today's edition of Randy Plays Something, he has to grapple with the fact that he does not like a game everyone else seems to. Oh, man. This affected me deeply last time, but this is Resident Evil Requiem. I'm Randy. We're just going to keep going. And I hope that things pick up because I was really, really down on this thing yesterday. And that's what everyone likes, is when people are down on the thing that they like and criticizing it with legit points. Because a lot of people, myself included sometimes, takes criticisms personally. Why? Because we heavily identify with the things that we love. And when someone criticizes the thing that we love, then we are taking those criticisms as criticisms about us. We take them personally. I feel it. I feel it just, you know, we've all been there. I've been there. I'm there probably today. Kind of cranky. Kind of cranky today. So get ready for that. If you're watching the archive, go ahead and bounce out now, because this ain't gonna be a good one. I don't even know if the stupid stream is working. I should calm down. It's okay. Think happy thoughts. Fly like Peter Pan. We are Leon. I might switch to third person for a while. I don't know. Let's see how I like it. Because I feel like this game wants me to play this version in third person. His hair looks black right now. It must be my... I'm not on an OLED. So I'm not sure how it's even that black on my screen. But hey, I'll take it. This is the Resident Evil 2 police station. And I thought about this during the stream last time, but I didn't say it out loud, and I should have. Can you believe that Resident Evil 2 Remake is 6 years old? It's not as old as this game, which is obviously a retro game. Alright, well, it's been long enough that I'm gonna have to see if the stream works here soon. Alright, we'll give it another minute. Top secret operation, Champions of Justice, are you ready? Duty calls. Hey, ZZYZR's on Twitch now. And I actually saw a notification. I moved the notifications closer to my eyeballs, so I see them. Hello, and Spartan's here, so I guess everything's working. Right as I complained about it, I needed to just hold off for about 30 seconds, and everything would have been fine. What's going on, Spartan? What's going on, ZZ? I'm going to call you ZZ if that's okay, because it's really hard to say 5 syllables for one person's name. I like to top out at 3. I feel like if you go beyond Anthony, William. I'm trying to think of a 4-syllable name that I've accepted, if that existed. Christopher, no, they're all 3-syllable names. That's about as high as it goes for me. So I can call you ZZY, but ZZ's a cool name. ZZY is also a cool name, or YYZ, like the Rush song. What am I doing now? I'm lost. Top secret operation. Champions of Justice, are you ready? Duty calls. Provision specialist Neil. Do you have the... Oh, this is cute. Do you have the pizza and beer at the ready? Make sure you've got some soda on hand too, in case the rookie is liver conscious. Decoration manager Elliot. Think you're an artist? Then show us what you got. Make sure you use the banner with the stars on it. Gift coordinator Scott. Don't forget to pick up the goods from Robert's shop on the day. We get what Barry suggested. That man knows his stuff. One last thing, make sure the chief doesn't catch wind of the welcome party for the new recruit. We wouldn't want to put young Kennedy in his bad books right away. Marvin. I'm envious of you doing a work project, as much as you probably,
Hey, Lieutenant Brenna. Kennedy. Reporting for duty.
Aw. Maybe I will like this game. This is cute. It makes no sense. Those words should not be readable. And also, Resident Evil 2 happened, and those weren't there, I don't think, that file. Need a key to open it. I'm not sure I want to play this in third person. I was going to give it a shot for a little while. But, I don't know. I like getting... I really think Resident Evil 7 broke me. Where I think I like exploring these spaces in great detail. It's kind of what I liked that a lot about Resident Evil 7, where you're just really, really up close with highly detailed objects. I should play that game in VR someday. I've never played really anything in VR. I did have one VR experience. It was at an aquarium. And, that was it. Like, I was sitting in a thing, and they put, like, an Oculus on my head, and they had me... I couldn't do anything with the fish, but I could look at the fish in, like, a lot of different directions. So... Also, how did these survive? I'm beginning to think the BSAA or whatever, some kind of organization must have set these up, because otherwise, what the heck? Also, you don't realize how fast you can get from room to room in the police station when you're not loading. When you can just run right through and there's no impediments, you just like, oh, this police station's actually just a building. It's not that. But here's what I will say. The Resident Evil 2 police station, it remains to be seen about Resident Evil 1, but the police station, now that we have a 3D model of the police station and it is largely the same as the original Resident Evil 2, and it still feels like a real space. It feels like
Rest easy, officer.
Real things could happen here. It's just so well designed. But that's part of why I really did not like the the previous level, because it just wasn't interesting. In fact, this is even less interesting than the original police station because it's not nearly as active. And actually extraordinarily linear, apparently. Unless I'm gonna find some kind of explosives or ways to clear the rubble. Need a tool to get that open. Sure, why not? I mean, whatever. I'm sleepy today, as I mentioned. I mean what I said, Tim. I didn't like the bike boss battle. I just didn't like it. I don't necessarily like those sequences in games where it fits. Like in Uncharted and stuff. I don't like those sequences to begin with. I don't like turret sequences, really. I don't like heavily scripted sequences like that. But at least in those games it fits. Like if I'm playing Call of Duty or something and I'm on a Jeep with a turret, at least I'll understand. Again, I can't stress enough, this just doesn't fit.
Time to crack open that shutter.
And I think they're doing it on purpose, right? They know it doesn't fit. They know this is an entirely new game. They know that for the most part, they know what they're doing. So it's not like this was an accident. I just disagree with the decision. I don't know. The gray stuff was so much more interesting. I don't know why. I'm without a doubt missed like all of the raccoons. So I'm not sure why I care so much, but it's mainly because I hear it. And it's going to bother me if I don't do something about it. Okay, what's falling? Are there books falling over? Okay. Ah! That was like the only one that's been hidden. That's neat. Caffeine doesn't do very much for me. As in, like, I am largely unaffected by it. If anything, it calms me down. When I have my iced coffee in the morning, like, I get like a, whoa. And there's probably some psychosomatic stuff there, but I am not even the least bit jittery. It doesn't wake me up. I could drink coffee. I could down a large iced coffee right before bed and go to sleep without issue. It doesn't really do much for me. Which is a bummer, because when you're tired all the time, it would be cool to have that at the ready. Alright, I don't know which way it wants me to go first. Keep going this way for now. I have a suspicion we're going to reach a dead end. Here. Could you kids have fun solving this one, Barry. Okay, is it in this room? How is the cherry cola Celsius? I wish they just... There was a... Was it Bang, I want to say? That had a cola...
Good lives needlessly lost.
They had a cola flavor, and it was the most delicious energy drink I've ever had in my life. And I can never find it. I had it once. I'm like, oh my god. This is a game changer, and then I have yet to ever see it again. Doubt there's anything in it, and we better not look. The problem is that I don't like cherry cola as much as I like cola. And they are just freaking putting the nostalgia into my bunghole. Wish I didn't say bunghole. Bunghole. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know what room that is. Wait, am I upstairs? I must be. Barry's to-do list. Barry has been here, apparently. Turn in training plan for the new recruit. Join Jill at the shooting range. Pick the girls up from soccer. Don't be late. Find that missing library book. Top priority. The librarian is about to blow a gasket. Looks like the captain checked it out last. I like a to-do list. That's something someone might write down. He probably editorialized it a little bit more than I think a real person would, but I think it's... At least that's a sensible thing to be on a notepad. It's always time for a riddle. Wouldn't it be nice if I could just take that with me? No? Okay, cool. I mean, I couldn't possibly fit a briefcase in my pocket. What would make you think that I could hold something that big? You're out of your mind. I mean, I feel like it wants me to find a third one. Like there should be a third file. Clearly there is not. But I guess if I know two of the letters, then I will know the... Remember Resident Evil 2? Man. Let's play Resident Evil 2. Let's play any Resident Evil that's not this or 6. Or possibly Code Veronica. I don't like that one very much either. I prefer it over this, though. But no, actually, Code Veronica has a very similar problem. You change characters halfway through. Arguably not a tonal shift, but definitely, like, have a different mechanical relationship with your items and stuff. I mean, the problem is... Oh, no, wait. I got the... Wait. Ah! broken legs. Wait, no. Can I take that back? No, I don't need to. There are things about Code Veronica I like a lot. And at the time when it came out, it blew my mind. I loved it. But I revisited it as part of this streaming process here. And, did not like it nearly as much. That's a good question, too. Maybe we should just have... Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? Vapors. Maybe we could do like a Resident Evil randomizer. I don't know. I'm still locking in what this streaming stuff is. Like, do I... How much more effort do I put in this? When I put a lot of effort into this, like, it did not pay off and burnt me out. What the heck? Excuse me? What? That might be the scariest thing that's happened in this game so far. What the heck was that? Is that tofu? Also, is this not the room? It's not the room. Wait, maybe it is. We're running the station into temporary shelter. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the sudden massive outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. September 25th, addendum. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. I'm sure that's all it was. September 26th, a mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. Dang. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we could fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. September 27th, there was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 p.m. 12 people died, and there is only a handful of survivors left. Everything else falling into disarray here. David Ford. Son of the president. Rinku. I think tofu show. Okay, what is that? That's not tofu, I don't think. It looked too bumpy. I want to know what that is. It's kind of freaking me out. It's the scariest thing. Locker locked. I'm trying to mental map police station in my brain a little bit, because getting to the room where those pictures were, the way I would do that would be to go that way and then through here. But then over here, there's some debris that won't let me do it. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Wait, hold on. Let's get my bearings here. You go in here, there was a chest. This is where the liquor goes by the window. You go in here, this is liquor room. What is happening? Is that intentional? It does seem intentional. What is it? It's got a hat on, I think. Like, at this point, I don't want to leave until I know what that is. Yeah, it's got Jill's hat, right? Yeah, so that's the liquor room, which means that down there is where the classroom is, or not the classroom, whatever, the conference room. It is tofu. Why is Tofu here? And hello, Nicolar. Thank you for coming by. I want to see him again. I don't want to leave. Alright, I've been running around in circles for like 20 minutes, so I should probably get moving. Alright. You win this day, big block of soy. With a hat for some reason. I'm pretty sure he had a hat on. Oh, you could tell that's Grace immediately when you hear whoa. Whoa. Eh. Whoa.
You don't have to be afraid.
There should be subtitles here too, by the way.
You need to understand.
Oh, there we go. It heard me.
Covert military units from every country on Earth visit Raccoon City for one purpose. To find Elpis.
What is
Elpis? Even the subtitles are stuttering now.
Set the military balance of the world. The last virus, created by Spencer. Designed to control human consciousness.
I don't drink, but if someone wants to play a drinking game, every time Grace stutters her words, drink.
They couldn't let it be stolen.
You'd be dead. You'd be dead by the end of a couple
So
sentences.
they launched the missile strike to hide it.
to hide a virus? Why do something so extreme?
Why?
Extreme? Is it? When the president tried to investigate, they had him assassinated. And you are the key to retrieving Elpis.
Emily.
In a way. But not the girl you met. So many attempts. So many failures. Such a waste.
What do you mean?
Come on. Ooh.
Copies. Crafted to duplicate you. All useless. All scrapped.
Excuse me.
They each have their own sad story.
Well, yeah, in that they were clones and apparently botched ones. I gotta sneeze again. The world is bad. Ooh.
Oh my God, we need to do something. I called security, but nobody answered. They are out of control.
All right, let's see if the little girl does it.
We can't contain them.
Sedate them now. Are you kidding me? Get out of my way!
Have you considered opening the hatch on the girl?
Are you awake? What? Where did everybody go?
Alright, the game's more interesting again.
Where
Only
did they
because I'm not
disappear?
playing as Leon.
But it's past our bedtime.
That is very much an adult trying to do a child's voice. At least it sounds like it. Maybe it's just a mature sounding child. 1990, I was alive then. Everyone looking at that who was not alive in 1990 is like, you disgust me, you old man. Little girl doesn't have a flashlight.
Stay away. Stay away! Get back!
Japers.
Don't come any closer!
Japers. Oh my goodness. We messed up. Is that Daniel Craig?
No, get back! Get back!
They're just caressing you. They're killing you softly.
Doing?
That'll hold him.
What was that?
Hide from the children. Story of my life. I have plenty of experience of this. Hiding from children. Children are not smart, so you can kind of just hide anywhere. Rick! Thank you, Rick. Far too much feet. We're gonna have to dial back the feet a little bit, especially on underage monster children. I feel like anything's allowed on Twitch now. In this America, I'm a white man, so I can kind of do whatever I want. No, they're gonna hit the top of the bed. You even get to see the bottoms of their feet. Feet is, I always say feet because I'm queer. Like, as in peculiar, not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, but I meant it in the peculiar sense in that particular context. I'm not quite that gay, but I've been there. You know what I'm saying?
Please, someone help me.
I watch professional wrestling. I have to be a little gay. Sexuality is a spectrum, you see. I love my wife and all parts of her. She has a deep voice. What does that say about me?
He's not moving.
I mean, he did move. You moved him. What about this guy? Daniel Craig. Oh, jeepers. Even I have bare feet. These are children, Randy. They're monster children even. Like, this is just all the way bad. That'd be kind of cool if the kids did take his gun. Wait, is this the orphanage from 2?
Please open.
Viruses. Biohazard. Oh, I have bare feet and that's broken glass. Oh, man. Should I hide from the children? Oh, hide from the children is the thing. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. See, they're stupid. Oh, no, they're not. Wait. Are they getting up? Hide from the children. What, they're just playing. At this point, I don't know what they're doing. You were caught. You weren't killed. You were caught. Don't worry about it. I didn't know I was supposed to hide under the table. I don't know what I was expecting. Hence why I don't love scripted sequences, right? It's like, oh, you just have to... You have to perform the play. You have a role to play, and you have to do it. If you mess up your line, you have to start over. See my entire playthrough of Grand Theft Auto 5. Which does exist somewhere. Oh, that would have been way scarier if I was under here the whole time that happened. But credit where it's due, it happened while I was not under here, so... Oh yeah, I would love to shoot these children. I just like shooting children, so that's fine. It told me it wants me to crawl out, so I will do it. Yeah. Wait, how did they open that door? It was locked, darn it. Dwee. Stealth kill? Probably not, right? D. Here. What if I go under the table again? Remember, they're stupid. They're children. Remember when I took control of this child and it was like, oh yay, the game's good again, and now I'm doing this bullcrap and I don't like it. Rashab's here. How you doing, Rashab? I mean, is there some kind of thing to hide through? No, I just had to trigger them to chase me, I guess. Because spooky stuff. Ah, balls! They can't hurt me in the light. Oh, well, there's plenty of the archive. Watch the trajectory of my opinion on this game. If you were just watching part 1 and now you're here, there's going to be a jarring tonal shift, not only in the game but from my perspective. This sucks. What do you want from me? Hatch. No, but it's locked. Well, it's there for you in all your glory. Not your glory, its glory. I'm sure you've got glory. You don't like horror stuff, Rick? There's a key up there. Good thing I can't climb a couple feet. Resident Evil 7 is like the scariest Resident Evil, and it's among my favorites. They are doing more psychological horror in a way that kind of doesn't make any sense. It's a really good question. It's a really good question. I guess climb up the dresser again? Sound like Tommy Pickles to me. I love Resident Evil 7. Okay, that's just a spooky image. Thank God one of the children fell over and distracted the rest of them. There's tension horror, there's action horror, and there's mechanical horror, and I feel like Resident Evil more often than not is mechanical horror. What I mean by that is like game mechanics horror. That's what the first Resident Evil was, that is what Resident Evil was up until Resident Evil 4. Get in the hole. And then they kind of flip-flop between action horror and no, they kind of just stuck with action for a while. Resident Evil 7 brought back mechanics horror, but it also was genuinely very, very scary.
Be a bad dream.
Yes, there's alien isolation horror, which is unique. That's not. That's a different kind of horror that Resident Evil doesn't normally do.
Where am I?
Normally, when there's a big bad, there's something you can do about it. Like you can dodge him or hunt him down or whatever. In this game, now you just get eaten, son. Ah! Oh, that looks great. And there's also Resident Evil tends to lean less psychological, more gory body horror, gross out stuff, like campy stuff. But the later games kind of been leaning more psychological, which they are really shoehorning in because it's supposed to be virus stuff. Yeah, so Resident Evil 7 was first person and spooky. But it also had herbs and crafting and saving and shooting. This is just a scripted sequence where you can't do any of that. Wah! Okay. Yeah, the new Silent Hill looks great. And I'm all for the resurgence of first-person games. I like first-person. Especially for games with really tight settings and stuff. And look how detailed this is. This looks better because it's in first person, in my opinion. Name of deceased Charlotte, age 7 years, 2 months. Sex, female. Date of death, January 14th, 1990. Comments discarded due to volatile symptoms. Dang. Volatile Symptoms sounds like a metalcore band or something. That might help get the ladder down. Well, just reach on in and we'll climb over the top of these coffins here. Pull one out, perhaps. Good, Charlotte. What is that? The one thing I know about who I'm playing as is that she doesn't like boys. She likes cars and money. And we laugh at her even when she's not funny. We, as in the men. The generous men. There you go, Tim. That's a cloth. It's yellow, but it's a cloth. How do you feel about that? It's on! We fight now? Stab the children. Yes, stab the children. Stab the children. Stab the children. Ah! Stab the children. Get it down. They want to gently break your neck. I think it would have been more gnarly if they like slowly twisted that guy's neck. Because they're not trying to hurt him. They're just trying to play.
What's wrong with them?
This must be Grace because she's going like, ooh. That looks really nice.
What is this place?
Oh, that is Grace. Whoa. I wish we could stab the children. Series 60 results, though the Series 60 possesses recombinant, I don't even know what that is, DNA. Increasing the volume of Spencer's injected plasma did not result in successful memory transfer. Mental abnormalities were developed. We will perform the next medical procedure and progress to the final phase. However, after adjusting the viral load in the blood of Series 70 subject Chloe, improved signs of stability were observed. We will continue to monitor her progress. I'm with you, Tim. Like, it got way more interesting now that we're in like labs and stuff. Mr. Spencer's visit. That's kind of freaky. I think that's a real photograph. Hashtag viral load. More reading. New researcher's notebook. Today was an unbelievable. I somehow got invited to the renowned Oswell E. Spencer's lab. I heard rumors about the place, but to think ARC has been underneath me this entire time. I was given a quick tour of the attached orphanage too. The children were there really creeped me out. They all have nasty surgical scars across their heads, and if you meet their gaze, they'll greet you with this unsettling giggle. Tee. Apparently, they are used for human experiments. The whole thing gives me goosebumps. Like that R.L. Stein series that was very popular with children. Fear Street. To have built a place like this, Spencer must have been more unhinged than any of us imagined. Sensational. The prospect of being able to freely experiment on those kids sends shivers of anticipation throughout my entire body. It's all so exciting. For now, I'll start by making the rounds at the orphanage tonight. It seems like the newbie always gets stuck with the boring jobs. Hopefully I can wrap up the tedious bits quickly so I can prepare for the real fun tomorrow. Say cheese and die. Apparently I'm Duke Nukem. It's time to say cheese and chew bubble gum. Those creepy bald-headed children are gonna pay. Two did it, man. That's two. There's two of them there.
Are those babies?
See, now, this would be a really cool setting if I was playing a Resident Evil game in it. Too bad I'm not. Oh, this better do it. Boo! Boo! Oh, I don't want to. When do I lose my hair? And why do I have bangs? Part of me was like, oh, she kind of looks like Grace, but then she had bangs and Grace doesn't have bangs.
Is that how I...
Japers.
I've got her! Get over here, now! She's showing symptoms, too. We need to get rid of her.
How do they explain the player knowing that that happened? I guess we went into the point of view of a... I'm enjoying it to an extent, Aaron GB. Thank you for stopping by. I'm pretty disappointed with it, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Spencer's key.
But I'm alone. Clearly I'm the only person that dislikes this game.
We have you. You can unlock Elpis at Ark.
Elpis at
That's
Ark.
where we'll go.
So...
What?
I was made?
Correct.
So it really was all my fault.
Whoa.
What was?
That mom was murdered.
Yeah.
I mean, she turned into that thing.
What's done is done. You need to focus on the future.
Be okay with your mother's death.
It's time.
And the fact that you're not real.
Destiny.
100%. Bring Ethan back. Hashtag bring Ethan back. Hashtag viral load. Shoot her! She's delirious. She thought Leon with peach fuzz was her mother.
Mr. Kennedy, I had a feeling you'd make an appearance. Sorry, but I don't have time to spare.
Oh, are we fighting? Fan service! I feel the nostalgia. Do you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Do you remember it's that thing from the thing that you like?
Sherry, wasn't there an orphanage around here?
Yes, there was. Why?
I'm gonna do some digging.
Yeah, I saw a flashback that made me want to investigate the contents of it. Escape RPD. Aaron GB, it's over the course of me playing this game, I have been kind of articulating my thoughts on it. Short answer is that I don't like the split in tone / mechanics. I don't like that you play as Grace for half of it and Leon for the other half. I think they're both underbaked. That would be the main thing that I would say, is I think they're both underbaked because they split the game in half. Owie! Well, I mean, I've got yeah, I was gonna say, I've got an arsenal now. Like, you're nothing to me. I'm sure this won't be an issue.
Shit, not good.
Yeah, alright, I'm with you, Leon. Oh, do I have to just beat this guy? Excuse me, sir. Run and sharpen. You have one durable head, my friend. It's looking like Red Skull now. And I have no problem with people liking this game. Obviously, I'm very clearly alone about disliking this game. Most people like it. Oh, he just booked. One more shot. Oh, yep. Stab him or something? Nope. Okay. I thought that would be the one. It wasn't. You gotta understand, man. I just want to kill you. What's wrong with that? Owie! Oh, that's not... That was a bad herb. Should have mixed them. Bad herb is the name of my uncle. Well, hopefully he goes down soon, because otherwise, whoo, we're in trouble. Excuse me. Excuse me! Grace's gameplay is better, and I wish they just made a more fleshed out game with Grace in it. Apparently this is the fight. This is what we're doing. Why can't I, like, finish you? Also, you got some leather clothes on, man. Maybe I can't kill this guy. I didn't see a way out, though. Maybe I'm just wasting all my ammo. At this point, I'm gonna go until I'm out of ammo, and then... But I'm not seeing a way out of this. He is booking now, though. Jeepers. You need to get... I need to get some distance from you, my friend. Reload fast. His face is red again. Nine bullets to kill this guy. beginning to think I cannot. See, this guy has taken a whooping. But he's getting faster, which makes me think like this fight is escalating as a result of me beating him. I'm crawling faster. I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, I only had 2 shots left, so it was very unlikely he was going to die. Alright, so new plan.
I just sent you the coordinates.
Don't fight him, I guess.
I don't have time to deal with this.
I guess that was my clue, is that I don't have time to deal with it. Oh, but I kind of, again, like, I'm not entirely clear what you want from me. Oh, upstairs. Okay. Yeah! That's right, loser. Let's see you climb that. Alright, well, which way does it want me to go? I don't care. If I miss a secret, I miss a secret. What? Okay. Okay.
Give me a goddamn break.
I'm with you. Get out of the way, dear! I mean, like D-E-E-R, not D-E-A-R. Yeah, save me, Tofu! I want you to be a killer, Tofu! E-I-E! Rick probably laughed at that.
Everything all right, Leon?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he stopped chasing me for some reason. It's fine. No reason to worry.
So why'd you ask about the orphanage?
I love
We're
children.
taking Grey Stark. The orphanage is the entrance.
Thank you.
What is ARC?
Not sure.
Welcome to Raccoon City. This pamphlet will interrupt your conversation. Did you know? While we are the home of pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation, Raccoon City is a vibrant and dynamic city with a long, rich history of its own, and this guide will introduce you to just a few of the more unusual points of interest our city has to offer. Raccoon City Police Station. The building in the center of town wasn't always a police station. In fact, it used to be an... I'm pretty sure this is from Resident Evil 2, actually. Which makes me think that the files...
Apparently it's someplace important.
are, in fact, in this game. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely puzzles that I did not solve. Kind of want to try. Well, now that that dude's up, maybe he'll, like, knock the debris out of the way. I'm rich. There he is! Oh, you stinky. Alright, no, real talk though. How do I get any of this stuff? Are we having real talk? Psionic X is here. Thank you, Psionic X, for showing up, for doing the things that you do, and of course, for donating this game to the cause. Very much appreciated. I'm just gonna leave. I don't care about the puzzle. I'm sure it's something like a gun upgrade or something, but whatever. Leon's tired. Head into the orphanage, which I have far less nostalgia for, but I guess some? I don't know. Do I have any nostalgia from anything from 2019? I guess You Did It Man said he had nostalgia for Super Mario RPG because I played it in 2019. So I guess it's possible. Do I have the nostalgia for that era of Randy streaming? Maybe. 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 That one I don't remember. Oh, yes, I do. So is the Leon playthrough canon? Or are they both canon somehow?
Terminate. It's my fucking daughter. You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How did this happen? Those fucking things outside. What they did to us.
Peach Fuzz.
I'm so sorry.
Dude. This was an eternity ago. Why did you have so much attachment to that one guy after everything you have seen? Posture.
Never again.
So long ago. You've seen so many people die. Why that one? Why does that one get you? Sell that machine gun ammo because it's garbage. Garbage. I think I scared off the new guy because I said I didn't like his game. Oh well. I have to be true to myself. Nope, not rifle ammo. That's the stuff we'd like. Is there anything for me to upgrade or buy or care about? Don't care about that. No, 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 no. I guess I could repair my body armor. Nothing to upgrade. Other than this, I guess? No, I don't want to upgrade that. Upgrade the hatchet. Sure. I mean, there's a submachine gun, which is effectively an assault rifle. Mommy, did I do something wrong? Daddy got mad at me. He yelled, "Why are you here?" really, really loud. He didn't let me in the police station. I'm hiding with Mr. George now. He said we can get inside by the parking garage, but first we are resting. He's really nice, Mommy. I'll give him one of my kitty bandages to cover up the owie on his hand. Love you lots. Meryl. Meryl, I don't care.
Can't be.
Is that a compliment, Tim? Because it shouldn't be. And I don't even disagree with you. Locked from the other side. Yeah, I mean, not to... Uh-oh. Is he going to, like... Okay. I thought he was going to throw the helicopter, which would have been even more absurd. Alright, isn't that like a nuclear warhead? That missile was huge. Feels like Half-Life, feels like Last of Us. Feels like anything except the game I'm playing.
I couldn't save them.
Oh my god, Leon, come on.
Bastards like you.
Alright, now Resident Evil's here. There you go. What I'd like to see. Look how he poses after you do it. Okay. Can't parry that one. Ow! He's cashing in his, Oh, parry the car! It's the rematch clause. Yep, I guess. Dang. Somehow it is unaffected. He's throwing a car. Whee! My god, the power! Uh-oh. Woo! Good thing I held that button.
Not yet.
Alright, well, since this is a boss fight, let's... Alright. Why didn't I parry? This thing. Go ahead and get on top of the car because you're a cool guy. Yeah. What? Shing, shing. My god, he's broken in half. Weird, because I feel like I could have killed him in the other building, but whatever. I'm with you, Tim. Game is good again. Resident Evil boss fight, bringing it back. Big, pulsating weak point. That's what Daddy likes to see. Big pulsating things. Alright. So, well, then why did he take it off? Because it was on? Did the missile create my path? Because if it did, this game sucks again. Or there's a shotgun in there and I just walked right by it, apparently. Yeah, he must have gotten so aroused. Pump action! It's all this garbage in my hand that I've fully upgraded pretty much. The parking area. Okay. I'm selling this garbage because it's not pump action. Don't even try to stop me. Oh yeah. Oh, it ruined my shortcut because I didn't... Poop. I also sold it and it had bullets in it. Crap. Oh, listen to that sound. Alright, how do you define the parking area? Oh, so like ages ago? And I don't know what kendo means. Letting everyone down with their fan service. Oh. Guy from the flashback. The Ran Man. Okay, got it. Which guy from the flashback? And how was I supposed to know his name was Kendo? Oh, the gun shop. Okay, gotcha. The only Kendo I know is Stick. Yeah, shotgun shells. Pump action. Increases mid-range firepower, sacrificing close quarter Oh, I can put that on my sniper rifle. Or I could put this on the... I don't know. Pump action! It went, which I care about. Dude! Come on! Don't pick up his gun, you can't sell it. Alrighty. Kendo stick. Shotguns are fun. Especially the way it kills people. While you're here, I don't know if I can get back into the police station because I dropped down. I'm thinking no. I have shot a shotgun in real life. I've shot a pump shotgun in real life, and it was the greatest. I wish it wasn't so good. The Halo Combat Evolved shotgun is great. The Doom shotgun, obviously, great. The Half-Life shotgun is great. What do they have in common? They're like pretty much all pump action, I think. Is the Combat Evolved one pump action? I'm pretty sure it is. Because they know how to make a good game. Exactly. Ability, why can't I put precision on? Okay. So I guess that charm was only for shotguns? It does say charm for shotguns. I don't think I want that. I don't want mid-range firepower, I want close range. I don't know what stability means in the context of this game. It's not like I have trouble using it. But for lack of being able to upgrade the precision, I guess... I'll hang on to it for now. Moving on. But recoil is barely a factor in this, because he just puts the gun right back where you put it. Recoil, to me, would imply like, oh, I shoot, and then my reticle pops up and then comes back down, but it is not as low as it once was. Because I'm a video game character, so like the recoil doesn't really do much to me if I just put it right back where I was aiming it. Yeah, I'm not feeling any recoil, but I don't know. Also, what? Truck's still on fire. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what stability means in the context of this game. I'm not having a hard time using it. It does what it needs to do. I guess I guess it's wobbling around slightly. Maybe that's what it means. That must be what it is. But I aim it so fast that I don't notice it. If it was a sniper rifle, which barely moves around, I need some pentazamine or whatever. Or diazepam, depending on which version of Metal Gear Solid you're playing.
I'm at the orphanage, Sherry. There's not much left of it. Heading underground to look for Grace.
I don't know, there's quite a bit left of it, considering what happened to this place. Whoa! And wouldn't be another section of Resident Evil without some of the poopy. Need that to poopy. Nah, Tim, you'll have to be like a chain gunner or something. You'll have to be Vulcan Raven. How many times are we going to reference Metal Gear Solid in my playthrough of Resident Evil Requiem? That's what I want to know. The poopy returns. Return of the poopy. Well, I didn't make it too far underground yet. Whoa. Yeah, I'll just sprint across this. Why not? Oh, that was good sound design, that wind. I like that. Even though it doesn't make any sense. I don't think you'd actually hear that in your ears. You would hear it if you were holding a camera or something. Or if the camera would pick it up. Gunpowder large, shotgun shells always. I don't remember enough about the evil within to tell you if I agree. What I can say is that I'm finding this, I don't know, I feel bad. I gotta stop criticizing this thing. People aren't gonna like me anymore. I already lost that one guy. That new guy on YouTube, he showed up, he's like, I hope you like this game. I'm ready to follow you and give you money.
Seriously.
Oh! Okay. Alright, turn the Uncharted thing back on.
I guess this is my stop.
The guy came in here, he's like, this game is revolutionary. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And then he left. I feel bad. I ruined his day. I started this stream with saying, like, people heavily identify with the things that they like, and they take criticisms as, like, shots at them, and I don't know how to separate that, because I really am not criticizing anyone who likes this thing. It's just not my bag, baby. Oh, yeah, sorry, Rashab, I'm on PC. One of my favorite jokes in Austin Powers is when they're unthawing him and going through his belongings, and they pull out the penis pump, and he keeps saying it's not his, and the items keep getting further and further evident that the penis pump was actually his, including a book that he wrote about the penis pump saying that it was his. Very, very funny. And that's what I was quoting. So, this sort of thing isn't my bag, baby. One book written by Austin Powers. This sort of thing is my bag, baby. Repel. I really don't want to leave until I know I'm missing so much stuff, but I kind of don't care. I just want to keep going. I'm sure the game will be generous enough to give me more stuff when I repel down.
You left something behind.
Well, that was very kind of them. Whee! Ooh.
Just keeps going.
I love how just casual he is when he's doing the most terrifying thing of all time. We are getting to the root of the problem. We are getting to the heart of the matter.
Finally reached the bottom. This is one very deep hole.
We are
Place to hide something.
going into a deep hole. Yep, and then we immediately left the the lab is under the orphanage, so we're trying to get under the orphanage is what we're doing. And to do that, we have to go through more poopy. Ada poop. Alright, that thing is what? Oh, apparently all I have to do... Wait. Or is it dead? Apparently it's dead. I will oftentimes say get in the hole when I am not actually trying to get into a hole. I say get into the hole because of back in the day when we used to play a golf game and we would like watch the golf ball approach the hole, and we would always say get in the hole. So if I'm like sprinting away and trying to get into like a closet or something to hide and I say get in the hole, that's what I mean. That's why I say it. I could change the way that I say it. That looks like something I should be able to get. Why do they say fire in the hole? Because they have explosive diarrhea. And that is true. It is exactly how we used to say it. Get in the hole. Owie! I'm like Batman with an axe. I'm not sure I understand the mechanics of why they die immediately when I do that. Holes, closets, cupboards. Wait, are you not dead? What's happening? Clearly not dead. Ow, he smacked me with his phallus. What's happening? Okay. That makes sense, Tim. I'm gonna assume you came up with that on your own. Well done. You have no way to figure that out otherwise, so I'm sure you just intuited it. Come on. Open up. Okay. Hang on. Hey, you wiener. Get up. I hate this. What's going on? Okay, I don't understand the range. Sometimes they're not close enough for me to defend, and then other times they just like, hey, we've got all the range. The range is all the rage. See, like, right there. Or maybe it just doesn't kill it. I don't understand. It's fine. I don't have to understand.
This file's really evident for me.
Maybe it's... I don't know. Open your... Binky. Beat all the plant 43 seedlings. Gosh darn hard not to. That means I can sprint without worry. Because the achievement wouldn't lie to me. Okay. No, Tim. We're not in that game. Also, do these not count as the seeds? Also, are they dinosaurs? No, that doesn't look like broccoli, unfortunately. Far too phallic to be broccoli. Africa. No, Tim, it's not. Okay.
Just so you know, I've killed every planet I've ever had.
Not sure if I could have dodged that. Open up your mouth. I don't think I can defend against that. Alright, well, so apparently what I need to do is just eat the heck out of it.
Stubborn meat, aren't you?
Conveniently placed explosion stuff. And they were conveniently colored red. Greener, which is something apparently I missed. Because it's back there. Big purple W. These are my songs.
This must be it.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm finding this boring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that guy's still here and just like I'm just waiting for him to start praising this thing so I can hit the subscribe button. I just can't do it. I'm bored. Alright, a lab. Make the game good again. Define hate it. I don't hate it either. I'm disappointed. I had higher expectations. Expectations that were set by previous games in the same series.
Sherry, I found some kind of massive facility.
What do you think it is?
I'm seeing supplies with the logos of the usual suspects.
Well, whatever it is, clearly wasn't meant to be found.
Yeah. You're telling me.
If he's supposed to be 50, he looks great. I guess, 50 isn't quite what it used to be. Yeah, nice trip down memory lane. Maybe this is why it's not resonating with me. I would just play the old games. As much as I like Resident Evil and I have somewhat of an affection for its story and characters and stuff, like, you bring back Leon, it's not like I'm like, yeah! Thank God, finally! No, it's just... Like, oh, I can't wait to hang out with Leon Kennedy again. Like, no, I've had plenty of time with Leon Kennedy. And I don't care that it's Leon, to be clear. Like, if they want to do Leon, that's fine. But don't sacrifice of an original vision for fan service, number one. Number two, stick to an original vision. Because I still think there was something there with Grace's stuff. I thought the blood mechanic was kind of cool. I thought the fact that the zombies had behaviors and stuff, that chainsaw thing was really cool. When's the last time I fought anything with a chainsaw? I remember how excited we all were when that chainsaw was like dancing around and stuff. When's the last time we've done that? That was an eternity ago. When is the last time we fought something as interesting as that? And that was Leon. I was playing as Leon when that happened. There have been the occasional, like, skeletal, dusty zombies with chainsaws, but for the most part, they're just dried corpses that nonsensically break out of concrete whenever they decide that it's time to fight something. And that's just boring to me. So, even by the standards of this is the action version, Resident Evil has done action versions better than this. I like Leon too, but I couldn't even remotely tell you why. He's barely a character. He's a vessel for you to experience these games. What is his character? A cool guy does cool stuff in horror settings, I guess? Again, I sound like I'm combative against people that like this stuff and these characters. I'm just not. I'm just trying to get people to understand that just these choices that they made that seem to be resonating with a lot of people do not resonate with me. These are the choices that I would not have made, is essentially what I'm trying to say. The game is fun enough to shoot things. I can shoot things in so many other things. I don't necessarily come to Resident Evil unless it's 4 or 5 to shoot things. I don't even want to upgrade it. I'll do it. Might as well. When I think about how clear a vision and just like a mission statement that 7 Remake 2, 8 Remake 3 arguably not so much, and Remake 4 had, just the confidence to say like, this is what we're doing, screw anyone who doesn't want that. And then they just go like, you know what, on second thought, let's just shove fan service in their nostrils against their will. And not really have a coherent, a cohesive package, a statement that they're trying to make, a theme that they're trying to work around. Posture, again, hashtag, it didn't yes, exactly. N0AH status report, current facility operation status, auto processing green, network system, all areas online, environmental control systems green, disposable systems green, security level 2, guards on patrol, area status, lab unit, blah, 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 I don't care. Yes, and you can tell, right? Because I think the Grace thing was exactly Resident Evil 7, and I think if they had just made that the game, and you stuck with the same resources and economy, and the place was more fleshed out, and you returned to it, and there are puzzles and all that stuff, and then you stayed with Grace the whole time, and you kept those resources, and you kept those mechanics, and you developed the blood thing, and you give more guns to Grace, and you have Grace have boss battles and all that stuff, like you have me right there. I'm in. And then you can shove Leon wherever the heck you want. I don't care. I don't care if you do exactly what I just said and put Leon in it. That's fine. Whatever you got to do. But there's like no music. Like what are we even doing? In fact, Leon's campaign has been remarkably quiet now that I think about it. Techno kicks up whenever I fight, but then... I'm trying to have this conversation and make these arguments without offending anybody, but I really want someone to explain to me. I really appreciate that guy coming in, checking this out, and not immediately like yelling at me for not liking his game. But can anyone explain to me how this is revolutionary? His words, not mine, obviously. But what is this doing different? Or better? Outside of everyone has super unreasonable nostalgia / affection for these characters and locations. Arguably not the locations, because you're only in the police station for not that long. And I guess that dusty wasteland area is technically called Raccoon City, so if that does it for you, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Am I gonna have to fight dudes now? I get the feeling that I'm gonna have to fight dudes. Oh, so they know I'm here. Okay then. Happy day. I gotta leave soon anyway. Having a good time. Don't stop me now.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Did I kill all of them? No way I killed all of them. Okay then. That's how I feel right now. Resident Evil 5, I believe you fight dudes at the end. And I'm sure you fight him in Resident Evil 6. I haven't played much of Resident Evil 6, but there's no way you don't. There is no way you don't fight guys in it. Ow! How did they even know I was there? Call of Duty! Did that guy go down? Okay. This is Call of Duty. They're taking cover and everything. Yeah. Part of me wants to go play 6 now. I kind of want to know. I want to know how people like this but hate 6. That's kind of where I'm at. Because isn't that what Resident Evil 6 is? It was you, ZZ, I think, who mentioned it, right? Like, they're just Resident Evil 6 vibes. And I think at least Resident Evil 6 starts off stupid, so... Yeah, I'm actually pretty curious. Alright, this is a gun. I mean, I get it, they can't have Leon survive gunshots, but come on. Oh my goodness. No, Rick. This is a weapon. This is my gun. This is for fighting. This is for fun. Major malfunction, so on and so forth. So I cannot be exposed. This needs to be Gears of War, where you don't have regenerating health. Oh boy. Where is it coming from? Oh. There you are. Pop your head back up. Yeah, I was gonna say there's more than just that guy. I need you to die because I'm just infinitely exposed down there. Ow! Stand up! Survival horror! It's true! Setmate, or Setum8. I haven't decided how I'm going to say your name. I didn't want to say it out loud. I can't blame the man for not wanting to die. I'm glad the techno is back, to be fair. Oh, you butt! That was a critical miss. I want them to come around the corner. Come on. Oh, riot shield. What is this? Now what? Get out of here. Get. This game sucks so much. Oh, man. Oh, I hate it. All right. Revolutionary. I feel bad. Like I just vehemently disagree with that sentiment. No, 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 no. You're not even there. Hey, hey, hey. No, that was a mistake. I don't even know why I hit that button. I very much consciously hit it. I don't know why I did, though. I'm going to petition the courts. Video games from now on will require a pop-up notification asking you to confirm if you want to heal. Come on, fellas. Okay. Alright. That didn't actually work. Come on. Come on. Okay, 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 okay. Got ahead of myself, apparently. Oh boy. I don't want to play this stupid game, and not, as in, not Resident Evil, while that is true, I'm not referring to Resident Evil Requiem, I'm referring to these stupid guys getting into cover, and the second I pop back out, just being able to blast my bone. Bone blasting. Like, I can't see them, but they sure as heck can see me just fine. What with the bone blasting? Come on, fellas. There are two men down there. Follow the flashlight. That dude's dead. I took him out. I hit the artery. No! This is when you need the machine gun. No, you can pick up their ammo. Jeez, come on. You're supposed to be a human man. Japers. Purple W. What time is it? Oh, I gotta leave soon. What a shame. I have to stop playing this. It's true, they were elite. Elite equals survive shots to the head with a shotgun. That's a liquor. Nicolar. My man. Thank you. Thank you so much. You make me feel better. Just someone finally agrees with me. See, this is like the perfect encapsulation of my thoughts on this game. It's like they put all the interesting stuff inside of a locked container. That's a bit of a stretch. But you know, I think you get what I'm saying. Boy, oh boy. Boy. Part of me wants a machine gun now, because all of that sucked. They drop ammo for that, so maybe that happens now. Oh, man. The guy that talks a lot while he streams is sitting here not talking too much. Normally I talk too much. I don't ever shut up. I talk too much. Homeboy, I never shut up. Yeah, it's true. I put that together too, but if I shot him out, then I would have to deal with him, right? But it was too late. I didn't know he was there until I got over there. I had to shoot. It was a ranged fight. How was I supposed to know he was there until... Yeah. I get it. I get why he's there. Oops. That dramatically increases the precision. Dramatically. want to go on this note, man. It's so sour, the note. How much do I have left? Does anyone know? Did the mic pick that up? I hope so. My mouth wasn't near it. Because I'm also worried, because I have a hard out tomorrow as well, so I'm worried that if I start streaming tomorrow, we will initiate the ending and then I will have to leave in the middle of it. Could you imagine? I start a self-destruct sequence and then... Do you think if I were to start tomorrow, I could finish it within 2.5 hours tops? Alright, so maybe we'll go for it. I don't necessarily like this game enough to care if I have to interrupt the ending anyway. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. I'm getting close. Man, I could even talk about the pacing and how does it even remotely feel like I'm close to the end of this thing? Not really. But it's just the way that it's... just the gun upgrades and everything, they don't feel meaningful because it's so fast. And they're just incremental upgrades. It's... You know, I'm not finding treasure in the wild and stuff to upgrade my stuff. It's just... Hey, no, kill stuff and then come back and you can upgrade it some more. I didn't... Every time I start this stream, this game, I'm like, there's no way I'll like this less than I did last time. And then... It sure is. And you remember how cool Victor Gideon was? And like the last time we saw him, he was on a motorcycle. The time we saw him before that, we were playing a different game. That whole narrative momentum just freaking crashed and burned. And we have been stuck doing generic bullcrap shooting stuff in generic bullcrap levels for like 4 to 6 hours. Yes, 8 is fantastic with like looking around the village for treasures and stuff. Freaking amazing. 7 has that even to a degree. Like, when's the last time I picked up an object and moved it around to find something? It's been hours. But it's just, we're playing a different game now. And the game we were playing was not fleshed out enough. It was too short. I'm tired. This poor guy comes in. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna check out this small streamer. Like he's playing my favorite game ever made. I can't wait to see how happy he is." He called it revolutionary. And that's the discrepancy between me and the rest of the world, is that I'm not seeing it, man. I'm just not seeing it. I went after yesterday, after I was having a bummer of a time during the stream, I went and looked. I finally looked at the consensus, and everyone is talking about how great it is, and then they can't explain why it's so great. None of the reviews I read said, here is what makes this stand out better than the other ones. They just say like, oh yeah, no, it works, trust me. No, you saw Resident Evil on the box / digital storefront. Leon blinded you with nostalgia juice. And then you liked it. Like, I'm at the point now where I'm not even willing to tolerate the shooting. Oh, I'm going to think about that probably until the end of days, Spartan. Just because I don't understand. It's not... I'm not going to dispute someone's opinion. If they feel that way about it, I would love to have that conversation. But I'm going to need someone to show their work. Like, I don't... Other than... When I think about how cohesive of a package from beginning to end every Resident Evil has been since 7, I would even argue Resident Evil 3 Remake at least stayed consistent, even if it was a little clunky. And then I think about what this is, and I try to think about, like, oh, what experience are they trying to get me to have? And I can't answer that question. Because when you start with, okay, you're going to be exploring a space, you're going to unlock shortcuts, you're going to solve puzzles, there are resources lying around. Hey, there's this new blood mechanic thing that's really cool. You kill the things, they're going to come back as stronger things, which makes exploring that space more difficult. But here's the thing, you don't explore that space anymore. You leave. How many of those mutated zombies did we actually end up seeing? That genuinely became an impediment? How many? Because we left, we went into the sewer / basement area, we came back, and then we immediately booked it out of there. There was no, like, okay, now that we have fresh eyes and we've got a new key or whatever, we have to explore this new space with new monsters in it. No. We just left. And then we kind of rushed a different Resident Evil game. We went to a lab. There was a self-destruct sequence. There was a helicopter escape. And then we played a different game. And the different game isn't like, oh, let's go into a really cool Spanish village with biological elements and cult stuff. It's, how about some freaking drab, dilapidated buildings? For hours! And skeletons / zombies, whatever the heck they are, will nonsensically break out of the cement on top of roofs. Why were their corpses buried in the cement on top of roofs? I'll tell you why, because you hit a trigger where the game decided it's time to fight things now. And that happened for hours. And then you get to the nostalgia thing, ignoring the fact that I was in Raccoon City when that was happening, which I'm sure to some people, like, all you got to do is call it Raccoon City and that makes people happy. We do, and I'll ignore the motorcycle chase for now. We get to the police station, which is a very interesting location, and it's super linear. All the places are blocked off. There's like a nostalgia chime, and then you're in and out. If I were to just go mainline through it, I would have been in and out in 10 minutes. Leon goes and then has this existential crisis about one person he couldn't save that he saw 30 years ago, despite the fact that he has seen hundreds, if not thousands, of people die in front of his eyes. That one is what gets to him. And you talk about the pacing. How much have I been just wandering around quietly? Monsters show up occasionally and I shoot it. When's the last action set piece I've even had where I'm like, there's like ammo lying around? Where's the village equivalent or the castle equivalent in Resident Evil 4? Where is that? Where I'm like falling from balconies and dudes with shields are chasing me down and I have to like climb up stuff and then shoot down a thing and make sure like I'm constantly moving. When's the last time that's happened? Has that happened? Since the opening fight with Leon when there was the chainsaw guys, which so far is the best fight in the game. When has that happened? What is this game? They say it's like they want it to be Resident Evil 1 through Code Veronica, 7, and some of 8, and also be Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, while not committing to either one of them or being as good as either one of them. Just pure pieces that I know, like, oh, this is why those games work, are not in this. The attachment that I have to resources and the physical spaces and the monsters that are in those physical spaces that I have for the scarier Resident Evil games, none of that is there in the gray sections. The level design and the combat and the economy and the upgrading weapons and the pacing and all that stuff that is in the action Resident Evil games, none of that is in this one. I have 2 inferior diet soda versions of the games I like trying to be those games and they're failing. I can taste the aspartame. I can taste it. It's there. It's nasty. Diet Coke is disgusting. If you wanted to give me some low sugar version of it, give me the 0 sugar version. It tastes better. But ideally, you're a feast. This metaphor is getting lost. Ideally, you're not just sugary or artificially flavored beverage. Ideally, you're a steak dinner. Or whatever. Doesn't matter. I think you get my point. And now I'm fighting dudes. Just dudes with guns. And because I'm a human man, I die in like 3 shots, if that, sometimes. Which is completely against the way this game has been going so far. You normally fight slow, shambling, but yet hard to hit things. I mentioned this while I was on the roof last stream, or the stream before that maybe, where I said it's more interesting to fight melee monsters than it is to shoot or fight dudes with guns, because dudes with guns can just shoot you. There's no strategy there. It is like, if you're in their line of sight, they're going to shoot you. So that's not very interesting. And if this were real life, I mean, people value their lives, not those dudes. Those guys don't care. No, this is Resident Evil. If there are human men, they should be mutated human men with claws and tentacles and pulsating orange weak points. I just ranted for like 20 minutes, and now I'm going to be late. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming out. I'm slouching real hard. And thank you for indulging my frustration. Hopefully we can come back tomorrow and finish this thing, and I can never play it again. Hey, if you're that guy that thinks this game is revolutionary, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I've just ruined your life. Remember to hydrate, of course. Mine's currently out of arm's reach, but I'm going to hydrate as soon as this is over. And if you have not done so, subscribe and follow and do all the stuff that supports the channel, please, so I can sit here and be depressed about games I should like more. And you can also join the Discord and yell at me about it if you want. tinyurl.com/RandyFDiscord. tinyurl.com/RandyFDiscord. I hope to God we start this stream tomorrow, and then we can finish it before I have to leave. But if not, thank you, everyone. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.